Bienvenue.
Hola!
Not hola. We should start over.
No.
Okay.
We're
Bienvenue. We are in Paris.
Betty is no buen.
Stop it. Anyways, we took the
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, but it's actually been a really good day. We started leaving London this morning and ran over to King's Cross Station and got our picture taken at 9 3/4 platform.
That was cool.
For you geeks out there, and got to take a picture of Amanda with the 9 3/4 platform, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got on the Eurostar and we went under the English Channel.
But first we have our Metro cards, and we put money on it at the very beginning of London.
And we were wondering how much.
And we're like, oh, we're going to run out of money. We're going to have to put more money on, and then it'll just sit there. We had exactly $1 or
pound?
a
£1.20
pound left.
So we timed that just right. That was perfect. And we used the metro
All the time. It
to
was
the
great.
underground all the time. It was wonderful. We had a good time.
And then we got to the station exactly when we needed to, and we went
Right
through
on.
like the customs thing, and that worked out
Fast.
perfect.
And Amanda got stamped.
Stamped. Yes. What is this?
She got stamped. She got hit. This might be a long video. Anyway, so she didn't get her passport stamped when we went from
In London.
Ireland into England.
So
We
I was
didn't
very
get stamped.
sad.
So she was very sad, and she didn't think she was going to get stamped going into France either.
Because
So
they're
it's all part of the
the-
European Union. So she was afraid she wouldn't get stamped, but she
EU.
did get her Paris stamp, so she was very excited about that.
They gave me funny looks when I got excited.
I know. He kind of was like, should we check her luggage twice? Anyway.
Well, they checked the passports twice.
They did check the passports twice. But anyway, so we the train was wonderful.
The train was wonderful.
I would take the train any day over airplane
Oh my
flight.
God. It was great.
Comfortable, you can get up and walk around.
You got
It was
lots
we were
of
doing like
area.
300 kilometers per hour when I checked. You know, at one point I think it was like 323 kilometers per hour.
To be fair, I think airplanes go faster.
Airplanes do go faster, but it was very nice. I don't know. I have not enjoyed our air flights.
It was great. We had lots of leg room. We had internet, kinda.
Spotty internet, but that's okay. We
got
haven't had
to
internet
see
the whole time we were in London.
countryside. It was nice.
Yeah, we got to see the countryside of England, including some sheep. Bah. And then we went under the channel and we came up and it was like, oh, I think we're in Paris, in France. And there were sheep and lots of wind power turbines.
Windmills?
So I think Amanda was asleep at that point, but that was kind of cool to see a lot of the wind power. So that was really nice.
I got my nap.
Amanda had her nap. So it was really nice. We had a good time. It was nice. And then we got here, and the second we got off the train, it was like, oh, we don't speak any French. And
We had 2 scams, potentially 3.
we had several people come up to us trying to scam us. We had heard that people come up and pretend that they don't hear, and they're asking for money for the deaf children, and then while you're getting your money out of your wallet to pay them, they grab your wallet and run. So we weren't there 2 minutes before that scam came up to us, and and then another guy came up and was trying to do something that we didn't understand. Anyways, but for the most part, so we right away figured out we didn't have the street address for the hotel. I knew the general area, and we didn't have Wi-Fi, so we weren't on maps that told exactly where it was anyways. So we did our best, and we found the right metro station, and we bought our metro tickets without any problem and got on the metro and got off the metro and all of that scary
Metro only
stuff.
requires coins or cards, so no bills. So that kind of sucked.
Right, so we'll get some coins for the next one, but that worked out well. Try not to get my glasses in the reflection. There we go. But anyway, so we get out of the metro station, and then we're like, okay, we're within 5 minutes of our hotel,
Where do we go?
but we have no idea where it is. We spent an hour and a half
We asked
within
people.
5 minutes of our hotel, and we asked
asked.
people and asked
They
people.
tried.
and
They
asked
really
people.
did. They just
And everybody
didn't
we
speak
asked
any
was
English.
so nice.
Well,
And
most
we
of them.
No, everybody we asked was very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
We even had people like Googling on their
They
phone.
were trying to find it. Oh, they were super sweet.
They were.
So anyway, so we eventually broke down and turned on
Wi-Fi.
the internet on my iPad, on my phone, so that we could use international data to find where we were going on Google Maps.
Lost and we were so upset.
And
we were so grumpy.
We were a block and a half
The whole time.
the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
And we'd go in one direction, and then we'd be like, no.
But
because there's like 8.
But what it was like a wheel spoke, and so the metro got off
bicycle.
at the center of a bicycle. So the metro got off in the center area, and then there's like 8 streets radiating off the center area. So it could have been any of those 8 streets within 2 blocks on those 8 streets.
Down, what, 6 of them?
We went down a lot of. Anyways, we found it, and everybody's really nice. The hotel's really cute, and
we have Wi-Fi.
We have very good Wi-Fi, so we're grateful for that.
We're very
and then,
grateful for our Wi-Fi.
So, but we were kind of overwhelmed by getting lost and all that stuff that we
and
thought
we had
we were.
our 30-pound backpacks on.
Right, we're walking around
and
with our
people
38-pound
are,
backpacks.
talking to us, and go figure, all of the signs are in French.
All of them are in French.
Duh, but
Even if they weren't, we wouldn't know the address. So, anyways, long story.
sucked.
We got here, and then we were really tempted to just bunker in for the night and not do anything and just kind of stay in and watch Netflix and just kind of veg. And then Mary Flynn, my friend, encouraged us to get out right now and go see Paris. And we didn't follow her rules exactly because she told me to go do something else, but that was kind of far away. But what we did is we got up, went downstairs, asked the hotel lady where she would recommend, and she recommended Chez Papa, which was a restaurant, and just a block and a half away, within that 5 minutes.
yeah, we got worried at first.
Where we needed to go. And we were early because we're Americans who eat early versus the French.
We ate at 5:30 and it was dead.
Dead. Nobody was in there. But it was perfect. And I had, we need to figure out what we had, but I had duck with potatoes and leeks.
I have a picture of it.
I have a picture too. And then Amanda had ducks.
With cheese and cream peach sauce.
In
Sounded nasty.
Le Creuset pot, and they brought the pot out to the table. Oh, it was really yummy.
And sliced potatoes.
Sliced potatoes that had been roasted, so they were crispy and yummy, and butter was not.
An option.
Well, it was there. You just had a lot of butter. So.
Oh, I thought you meant with the bread.
Well, they didn't have any bread with the butter with the bread, but I mean the potatoes and your sauce and everything probably was just a bazillion calories. But it was very good.
A traditional French
dinner.
meal.
And he
with
was
our
really
wine
nice.
and-
And then Amanda got a creme brulee, and we learned a new phrase. So we're gonna say it. Ready?
La cuisine
et
et la
service
est un excellent.
And for those who speak Spanish, that means that the food and the
those who
service
speak
was
Spanish?
excellent. Oh, for those who don't speak French. So we had a really good
She
time.
keeps breaking out her Spanish.
I keep
and
replying to
are
people
still
in
just so
Spanish.
confused.
They're just looking
Like,
at me like,
What do you want me to respond with?
What else? Oh, and then, so instead of coming straight home, we decided we would walk the streets like good Parisians. Oh my gosh, this place is wide awake. It's a Thursday night, and the street is just electric. And we
All
walked
of
down.
the shops, so like clothing shops and things like that are closed. But
the bakeries, we walked down this one little street, and there's bakeries galore and little vegetable shops right next to the fish shop, next to the dairy shop, next to the flower shop, and it was just
chocolate.
like,
I mean,
oh, it's just like what you hear about. It's really real. This wasn't pretend just for tourists at Disneyland. This was real.
I mean, it might have been, but I doubt it.
They didn't do it just for us because we're not in a touristy neighborhood.
Oh.
We're in a regular neighborhood. But it was charming and sweet, and Amanda wanted to go buy everything.
She wouldn't let me go into one store. All I wanted was a shot of alcohol or a bottle of wine or something, or even a fruit, and she wouldn't let me buy anything.
Nope. I said, let's just walk. But we found our way back to our hotel. We're now an expert in the neighborhood. Anyways, we're having a blast. We're so glad we're here. Thank you to Mary Flynn for encouraging us to be courageous.
As much as I hated you
and
at
get out.
first, but
Amanda was like, "What does Mary Flynn know about anything?"
I was not happy. I was not happy until I got food in my belly.
And it was very good food.
It was very good.
So, bon nuit.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Uh,
Subscribe. What? She can't think of anything else except for buenas noches.
En enfant.
Au revoir. we may become 6% fluent by the end of this trip. Bon nuit.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.